I'll admit that I wasted far too much of my time in 2024. Even when I'm trying to work on things that will better myself, I fall into the habit of going on my phone and end up being distracted for the next 6 hours. It's a difficult thing to overcome, and you just feel like shit all day. It wasn't easy for me, and it won't be easy for you, but I truly have been able to get out of that shit feeling and have more productive and efficient days. So I will provide you with the 4 essential lessons I did that helped me make this transition. The first lesson is most crucial because it's how you start your day off. Majority of you, including myself, have this bad habit. When we wake up, go on our phones, stay in bed, then finally build up the courage to get out of bed and go about our day. The reason most of us do this is because we trained our brain this way to be more lazy. This is so bad for us because it's what keeps us from doing things that are productive. So instead, what I want you guys to start doing is every morning, start making your bed and having your room clean before you start your day. By doing this, you're slowly training your brain to be more productive, and this is important since all the other lessons I'm gonna share get even harder than this simple step. Realistically, everyone should be doing this already, but because I know not everyone is the same, this can be a very difficult thing for some. The benefit to this is doing a productive thing straight in the morning will help you throughout the day to not be more lazy. I don't know the science behind it, nor do I give a shit, but once I started applying this daily practice in my life, I felt a lot more motivated throughout the day. The second lesson is something we all definitely don't do, but really start doing it, which is taking cold showers. If you haven't realized by now, the only way to stop wasting any more of your time is by doing things you don't want to do. Because sitting in bed all day doing nothing is such a bad habit, it's hard to break it. But if you start practicing forms of discipline, you'll realize that it will eventually become much easier to be more productive and efficient. Sure, cold showers suck, and I don't even do them every day, but that's because I'm able to go from a lazy day to being locked in for a week straight without any slack. At the end of my shower, I took the last 45 seconds towards a cold shower. It doesn't have to be 2 minutes, but something is better than nothing. Plus, it gets your adrenaline up and makes you feel a lot more energized. Because I was able to do something I so much didn't want to do. It almost felt like it took all the weight off my shoulders, all because I decided I wanted to take a cold shower. It's easy to get bored quickly, and in those moments you need to get your blood pumping. And since you already took a cold shower in the morning, the easiest way to do that is drop down and do 10 push-ups. It's so simple, just like the cold showers, but your mind isn't going to want to do it. So it's on you to ignore those setbacks and overcome them, because once again, you need to train your brain and body to do things it doesn't want in order to actually stop wasting so much more of your time. The third lesson is something you definitely won't like, because it was the same for me, however. If I hadn't implemented this step, I don't think I could have done this routine any much longer. I wouldn't have been able to be the one giving you guys lessons on how to stop wasting time. So start meditating, but not just doing a quick and simple 20-minute meditation. This is far more extreme. In order to not waste any more time, you need to strengthen your mind to get over the bad habit by intentionally being bored. It's almost like a negative feedback loop. For example, let's say that you want to stop being so addicted to your phone. So every time you unnecessarily touch your phone and go on social media, you have to do 10 push-ups. The lesson behind this is that every time you do those 10 push-ups, your body doesn't like it, so it's going to make sure that you stop going on your phone. So with meditation, I want you to meditate for 2 hours. No distractions, no food, no noise, nothing at all but the sound of your own breathing. You need to start getting over the idea of being bored by actually meditating and being bored, except you don't have anything to feed your brain with except your own thoughts. Your goal is to do this every day for 1 week straight. Not only will you teach your mind not to be bored, but you'll be a lot more disciplined. As well, meditating itself has so many benefits to it, like reducing stress, anxiety, and improving focus and concentration. So it may suck, but it's a win-win situation. By now, you've learned 3 essential lessons in order to stop wasting time and cure boredom. I still have 1 more lesson left, which is going to make everything else easier. The final and most important lesson is something that only you can implement in your life, because it's different for everyone. Some people waste time in their life because they think they have no meaning for their own life. That's why you might see a bunch of crackheads on the streets, because they are people who gave up. Some may be really happy in life, but it's only an act for others to see, and deep down inside they feel miserable and sad. You can never truly know how or what a person thinks. You go based on the emotion they give you. So what I'm about to say next can be the biggest factor in your life if you chose for it to be. It can be the one thing you need in order to stop wasting your life. So the final lesson in order to stop wasting any more of your time is to start doing the opposite of the things you like the most. This is the hardest lesson, and the only reason why I know you can do this is because you've applied all the other lessons I shared, and slowly you're already starting to do things you don't want to. But this lesson is quite literally doing the opposite of what you like to do the most. If you love watching movies, start reading books. If you like eating out, start cooking at home. If you like drinking alcohol, start drinking water. While there are things you should keep doing in your life like working out, playing activities, trying to make money, these things are stuff that are good for you, whereas the other things might be the stuff that holds you back. And because I don't know you and you don't know me, our lifestyles are a lot different. That doesn't mean I can't apply these lessons into my life, and I can personally say that by doing this, it has helped me with my overall mood. I'm a lot more calm and happy. I'm able to put a ton of focus into things that can help me down the road. So if you're trying to make excuses to not listen to this video, then start listening. Do the opposite. In a month's time, you will thank me for this video and understand that these lessons actually do work. So by now, you've learned 4 essential lessons in order to quit wasting any more time in 2024. There are still 5 months to go, and that is plenty for you to incorporate these lessons. I hope you actually listen to them and not forget about it. If you think you can benefit from these videos, then be sure to give a follow and be ready for the next one.